How you guys doing? This is Spencer Clark with Breaking Bass Guide Service. Just wanted to give you guys a fishing report from the past weekend down here at Table Rock Lake. I was on the water a lot this weekend. Had a couple guide trips Saturday. Had a guide trip yesterday. I've been catching a bunch of fish, bunch of keepers. Catching anywhere from 20 to 30 keepers a day. Yesterday I had a trip, a little bit slower. We caught about 8 keepers or so. We still caught about 30 fish, but the fishing's been really good down here at Table Rock. You can pretty much do whatever you want right now to catch some fish. For me, been catching a lot of fish still, throwing a rock crawler, catching some good fish doing that. Just finding those pea gravel banks with some chunk rock in them. That's been working really good. You can get out on the main lake points and still catch a bunch of fish, throwing little swim baits on a little ball head jig like this. Been catching a lot of spotted bass doing that. It's been working really good. Those fish are kind of higher in the water column when it's a sunny day, and they get a little bit deeper on the cloudy days for me. I'm catching a lot of numbers of spots doing that, a couple largemouth here and there. Some of the secondary points been fishing. If I can't get them to bite the rock crawler up shallow, I've been going a little bit deeper with a couple different jigs. Throwing them on, throwing this peewee on 10-pound fluorocarbon, and throwing a little finesse jig on a little bit heavier line, 15-pound line. And fishing some wooded channel banks with a jig, and some wooded secondary points with a little peewee jig. Been doing real good on those. If the fish are not up wanting to eat that crankbait. One other thing I mixed in, since we had a couple nasty days over the weekend, was throwing a big glide bait. Caught a few fish actually Saturday. Fishing this glide bait. We had some pretty good wind and just kind of nasty conditions, which makes it really good to start messing around with these baits. As some of these fish are moving up, getting ready to spawn. Caught a couple good ones Saturday, including one of them about 5 pounds throwing a glide bait. So as you can see, a little bit of everything's working right now down here at Table Rock Lake. Water temperature is about 54 degrees. Still pretty clear around Kimberling City. As you get on up into the White River, you really got to get up past Shell Knob Bridge into the Kings. It starts getting a lot dirtier. All that mud is coming out of the Kings right now, and there's some debris up there. I was up there yesterday on a guide trip, and it's pretty muddy up there in the Kings, but we kind of stayed more in the area from like Shell Knob down to Baxter. Did really well, caught a lot of fish up there. Down at the dam, water's still in the mid-50s, starting to warm up. Some of those fish are coming up. Those are the two places I've been last week fishing. I've got Saturday open this weekend. Don't have any trips booked, so if you're looking to get down here at Table Rock Lake, get out and do some fishing, hit me up. Would love to take you out Saturday. Looking to do an all-day trip. Right now, I don't got anybody booked. If you book with me, good chance we'll be out there all day. Like I said, I like to fish and would love to take you guys out, get you out there on the water, whether it be trout on Tinacomo or bass out here on Table Rock Lake. Catching a few crappie, caught a few crappie yesterday, caught a really nice walleye that made its way to the skillet last night. That's some of the best tasting fish you can have down here at Table Rock, and those fish are starting to come up, get a little bit shallower. That walleye, I caught him in probably only about 8 foot of water yesterday. So they're coming up as well, just like the bass. And I think fishing's going to get really good here in the next couple weeks. Most of the fish are still far out. Every once in a while you'll see a fish like trying to get up on the bed, but most of them are still pre-spawn down here at Table Rock, so the fishing is still really, really good. When they get up and they get on the beds, get a little bit tougher to catch for a couple weeks, other than doing some sight fishing, but as of right now, we're catching a lot of numbers down here. So if you're coming to Table Rock Lake and you're thinking about booking a trip, check out Breaking Bass Guide Service. Would love to get you out there on the water, catch a bunch of fish, and have a really good day. Until next time, guys, take it easy. This is your fishing report, and tune in next week. I'll have another one for you guys.